Hi, Alison here from Gardening by Design with a quick video tip on planting for the wildlife in your garden. A few people may still believe that to be wildlife friendly you have to give up gardening and let your garden become overrun with weeds and nothing ornamental. But nothing could be further from the truth. Of course, the majority of what you will see will be the animals that fly in of their own accord and are quite visible, like these bees, birds and butterflies. And gardens are a tremendously valuable resource for these creatures. Although they're living out in the natural environment already, of course, your garden provides extra food and shelter, and that's very important. And all the animals that you do see will be indicative of a whole food chain. Invertebrates right at the bottom, tiny creatures that you don't see, many of whom may live in the soil, and then the next level of insect predators, ladybirds and the like. What is important is that you have the whole environment, the whole ecosystem, and you might even then see some of the more exciting animals higher up the food chain, small mammals and predatory birds. So what are we planting? Well, in summer, of course, it's mainly flowers. Different flowers with shapes and sizes. They don't have to be native as long as there's pollen and nectar for pollinating insects and butterflies to reach, and a long flowering season from spring right through to late autumn. Autumn still sees some open daisy type flowers and grasses which flower late in the summer and then provide seeds and seed heads, and this border will be left standing to go right through the winter. This Cotoneaster growing over the fence provides berries as well as shelter and winter cover, and as does the ivy, which is evergreen, and the black baubles are the berries, which you don't often see except if the ivy matures and grows nice and thick and bushy. And it's not just insects coming out of hibernation that welcome spring flowering plants in the garden. Of course, we all like to see that. Crocus is particularly valuable for very early flying bumblebees, which come out of hibernation in February. So I hope you can see from those pictures that actually all of these plants are great for us in our gardens too, as well as the wildlife. Many of them are ornamental and not native, as long as they provide the fruit and the shelter that animals and birds need. That's the key thing. To be honest, a carefully managed wildlife garden is full of interest. It can be productive, you can have vegetables as well as encouraging wildlife. It's important as a habitat for animals that are travelling through or extending populations from the garden next door or the park over the back. But it's also great for your family and for enjoyment. It doesn't have to look like a wild wilderness. Now we're in the 21st century, we all need to support wildlife in our gardens and have a great ornamental, attractive family garden too.
There's more information about how the box of tricks can help you to plan, plant and look after your plot on my Gardening by Design website, where you can also buy topics and sign up for the newsletter. I hope to see you again soon. Happy gardening!